afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another Battle Stadium VGC Series 12 video. Bring you the team that got first place in the last February International Challenge. We're running a BARRASKEWDA today, and I can't believe that, like, I forgot that BARRASKEWDA exists. By the way, this team is by Marco Fierro channel. I will leave down below in the description along with his Twitter and the Pokepaste and rental code all down below as well. Super great individual, super great person. Got first. I was here bragging about, you know, top 0.05% or top 0.5% that I got. This man got the top of the top. So I want to see what this team is. I'm super excited. This team is so straightforward and so, I don't want to say simple because I don't want to take away from how good he played it, but it is a straightforward team. A lot of these sets are just max speed, max attack or max special attack. They're running very fast natures on, you know, Kyogre, on BARRASKEWDA. It's a Whimsicott Tailwind team. Like, a lot of the Pokemon here are not difficult Pokemon to use, but I want to see how it plays. I mean, for some reason, like I said before, I'd never even considered BARRASKEWDA a possibility, so I'll get to play it today, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. If you guys haven't already, like the video and subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and do so on a road to 10,000 subscribers. Also, make sure to grab the Sports shirt, which is now available on Pokésports.org. And with that said, let's get on to the battles. Oh, okay. This is theoretically not exactly what a Kyogre team wants to see, and that's a Dialga. Dialga is notoriously difficult for Kyogre to break through. Fortunately, we do have some fighting moves on Zacian and on Kartana. That's pretty much going to be the only way that we can break through their Dialga that I can see. We also do have to be a little bit worrisome about their potential Trick Room. They have 3 potential Trick Room setters, 1 potential Trick Room sweeper, which can destroy my Kyogre, that being the Ferrothorn. And also, Ditto's not fun. Ditto can copy one of my restricteds. That's never a great time. But thankfully, they have no intimidation. So I think a Kartanization, like, what is stopping us with Kartanization and, like, just taking out whatever we see? And then in the back, we run things like maybe an Indeedee. We don't actually need Whimsicott here. Their whole team is very slow. We'll run an Indeedee and then an Ogre. Kevin, you're not bringing the BARRASKEWDA. Maybe next battle. Maybe next time we will. It just doesn't make sense in this scenario, right? Like, what does BARRASKEWDA do for me right now versus Dialga and Ferrothorn? Right? What can I do there? In fact, I'm pretty sure my opponent prepared their team in order to counter mons like Zacian and Kyogre, both of which I do have. Dialga coming in hot with the Goth. I can't switch here, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. It's the way it works out. But I'm not sure if I care too much. I guess we'll find out if I care too much. I could Dynamax this right away and try to get as much attack damage off on my... I'm just trying to think. Would it be more beneficial for me to KO the Goth or to KO the Dialga right now? I think maybe more beneficial max steel spiking the Goth. Because the Goth is what's stopping me from switching, right? And then I'm going to protect because I'm pretty sure Goth is going to want to do a fake out or something like that. Something along those lines. We'll try to prevent that from happening. This seems like a pretty simple fake out Trick Room type turn. We'll see what happens by Dynamaxing. Hey, they could even Dynamax, right? They could even try to pull the trigger here, try to get rid of my Zacian, Dynamax, and fake out my Zacian spot. Hopefully that's not the case. I don't know. Oh, that is the case. Okay, so are they not Trick Rooming? If they don't Trick Room, am I mad about that? Dialga Dynamax. You don't see it every day. You don't. But it is such a strong Pokemon. Here's the Zacian Protect. Gonna try to avoid taking any initial fake out damage. There's the fake out, not gonna happen today. Now we get a nice steel spike here. The steel spike isn't gonna matter in the long run, but it is gonna be very nice damage off on their Gothitelle. Now another reason why I didn't want to, oh, that's gonna suck a little bit. Another reason why I didn't want to go for the Max Knuckle initially is because Dialga's could carry weakness policy. Oh no, it's okay. It just showed me Life Orb now. Okay, so I always go for Knuckle, I think. In fact, I think I doubled down into Dialga right now. Just take advantage of this fact. Helping hand boosting. That's never a good thing. I wonder what it's boosting, though. Probably an Earth Power, incoming Earth Power there. Nice critical hit. I'll take that. Followed by my Max Knuckle here. That crit might matter. Unfortunately, not going to do a lot of damage there. The only good news is here is that they don't look too keen on... Okay, it is a Max Quake. They're trying to get rid of Mization. They will get rid of Mization, especially... Oh! The Zacian lives! Got rid of my Kartana, which is my max, which is kind of not great. But... is that a free turn to bring an Ogre? I think so, right? Okay. I'm not so sure I mind that much. So now we bring an Ogre. Yeah, this is honestly great. We got my +1 back because my Kartana got to use the +1. And now this should be a double KO, theoretically. Right? Like, what's stopping them? What's stopping me from just doing this? I think I have no reason not to attack. I'm gonna Sacred Sword. The Goth should be going down to the max. To not the max. The Water Spout. Ally Switch. That might suck. But it's not gonna suck because I think my Kyogre outspeeds anyway. Yeah, okay, perfect. Oh, it didn't even matter because Kyogre just defeated both of them. Even better. Scarfed Ogre, baby. Alright, so they're definitely gonna have a Ferrothorn in the back. That's to be expected, right? But I get one heavy hitting Water Spout off, essentially. I got the Ogre, got the Zacian on the field. These two can't let me down right now. Both full health too. Ditto, that's not great. To copy my Zacian though, I think they made that mistake. Oh, they don't. Oh, wow. They're just trying to mirror match me. Who knows if they're scarfed over too, that could be an issue. This is an interesting scenario I didn't think I'd be put in. I think I protect, right? I Water Spout protect. I think I let my opponent show their cards first, right? Yeah, here's a Water Spout. So they're not scarfed Ditto, or I don't know how Ditto works with Zacian. If the item it's holding gets replaced with Rusted Sword, I probably should know that information. I just don't. But okay, great. We got them down to 1. Now it's Kyogre versus the world. The Water Spout is going to connect, unfortunately. Not going to do too much damage. We do have an Zacian that hardly attacked this game. And yeah, that's a Kyogre-zation, guys. Gotta love it. Now we Water Spout, and now let's play rough for fun. Let's keep it a little spicy. We can miss this. Never mind, battle's gonna end there. All right, so that's kind of straightforward. I hope next game we can actually use BARRASKEWDA, though. Okay, looks like a Zacian Yveltal with double Genies, Whim, and a Mungus is what we're facing right now. I think this is actually a really good opportunity to bring the BARRASKEWDA. Specifically, a BARRASKEWDA Whimsicott Lead with an Ogre in the back. That seems pretty beneficial. It doesn't harm us at all. They do have Intimidate, which is going to hinder our BARRASKEWDA a little bit, but that also forces them to bring in Genie, which doesn't appreciate a BARRASKEWDA in the rain doing a lot of damage, right? In the back, I think a Zacian is just fine. Let's go with that. Let's run with that. I feel like that's like the majority of what Marco does bring in most of his matches, because it does just make use of the heavy hitters on the team, not the situational bonds like in DD or things where you feel like you do need a redirection. I mean, DD could be nice. The reason I bring BARRASKEWDA here is simply because the Amoonguss, right? The Amoonguss is going to want to redirect. It's also pretty good for trying to match the incoming airstreams from a Thundurus, if that's what Thundurus wants to decide to do. But we'll see. This is not the first time I've used Barraskuda in VGC, but it's the first time in a long time. So wish me luck. They do lead with a Whim and a Yveltal lead. Definitely interesting. We both have our Pokemon that learn flying moves on the field. I actually don't need to break a Tailwind here, right? Like, theoretically, I could just click Airstream, click Whim, and then swap Ogre. Is that a great idea, though? I do have Helping Hand and Encore on my sets, too. Which could be interesting. Could do something, but... You know what? Let me Tailwind for now. I don't need to bring Ogre in. I don't want Ogre to take damage because my Ogre's Scarfed and my Water Spout kind of depends on not having half health. So let's not have half health immediately. Here's my Dynamax. I mean, we're always going to Dynamax first here. Actually, I think we always Dynamax first here. I know Barraskuda is fast, but not the fastest thing in the world. It's just one of the fastest things. I'm pretty sure it's faster than Yveltal, though. Especially since Yveltal's mostly carry Assault Vest and like tanky natures. Let's go, Squarehead! Barraskuda is such a funny looking Pokemon. Okay, so they are going to Dynamax their Yveltal. So they're just going to try to match my max Airstream is what this seems like. Which, hey, so be it, right? As long as I get Tailwind up and they get Tailwind up and they can both get Tailwind up together, it'll be a fun time. Fake tears. Oh no, sad times are about to be had today. Bright side is I do have Tailwind up for the rest of my Pokemon in the back, but bad news is I think I'm about to die. I think this is instant death for me. That's Focus Sash right there. I think, yeah, this seems like instant death. I guess we'll see. It's not looking good. Yeah, my Life Orb's gonna get taken out there, followed by a Max Airstream. That seems like a bye-bye Barraskuda. Welp! My poor lady Barraskuda. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Are they Assault Vest? Or are they Life Orb? Did we see them take damage? I wasn't paying a lot of attention. They might be Assault Vested there. Yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel. I think Ogre plus Helping Hand is my best case scenario here. I do have Scarfs and Tailwind. So I should still be outspeeding them after they Tailwind here. So let's just hope for the best. I don't think I knock out, obviously. I don't knock out the Yveltal. I just hope that it's not Assault Vested so I can do as much damage as possible. Or at least half. Give me half, right? Give me half health here. I've earned it. There's their Tailwind. To be expected. We should still be faster. Nope! We aren't. Oh, that's so sad. Even with the Scarf. Oh. So that means they're just going max speed timid or like max speed natured. Oh, this is slowly getting from bad to worse. This is definitely getting from bad to worse. Barraskuda, you were supposed to be the savior here. Man, fake tears come in hot. Can I win this with only Zacian? Maybe. Speaking of Zacian. Speaking of Zacian. I can Encore Zacian, though. I have options with Zacian. My Kyogre is dead weight here, to be entirely honest. They didn't max Airstream again. Which is interesting. That they wouldn't. I wonder if Encoring Zacian's gonna help me do anything. Not yet, right? I still need Zacian to use Protect or something stupid. And then I can Encore it. I can't really Encore it right now because it hasn't moved yet. There's an Airstream. Into my Whim. Okay. Gonna break me down to Sash. I guess they finally realized that Whim was a Pokemon. Now, who did they decide to attack here is the question. Can it be the Sacred Sword? Okay, so I can lock him onto Sacred Sword at least. That doesn't help me that much, but hey, it could. Here's his Asian. But I don't think there's much I could do. Like, I feel like this is... The end game is very clear here, unless I can seriously sweep them right about now. I mean, they're not defensive, right? So, theoretically speaking, if I wanted to... This is a +1 play rough. They're not going to appreciate that. And I could also just go here, encore them onto Sacred Sword. So if they're going to attack my Zacian, it's at least not going to do that much damage, right? It would be a lot worse that it's going for Behemoth Blade. Then again, I wish it just protected, man. If it just protected, this game would have been a lot better. Here's an encore. Everyone clap for Zacian. Everyone clap. Dark Pulse. Don't appreciate it. Into my Whim. That will knock out my Whim. Now they go for the Sacred Sword. Still does half. GG. We're not winning. Okay, we do knock out there, though. But the issue here is our Tailwind peters, their Tailwind's going to peter next turn. Doesn't matter because they got the +1 with the Airstream. So that means we're sad. We're very sad. And you have a Landorus to top in all off. Whimsicott with Fake Tears, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I guess I should have seen it coming. The smart play would be to protect, but regardless of what I do, they still win. So I'm just going to fire off an attack and give my opponent the victory that they deserve. Why even bother? Like, why? Doesn't actually matter. Just attack me. Anyway, I wish Barrasquewda did a little bit better, but we do still have one more battle with Barrasquewda, which means Barrasquewda has one more chance to redeem itself to me before I put it in the trash. I mean, it could just be me, but hey, let's see. All right, this time around, we're going against the Yveltal Zacian team. Wait, the Gastrodon. Gastrodon's a little icky. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's also not awful. We do have Whimsicott, which does have the Energy Ball, which could be helpful to us, and the rest of the team are kind of neutral to water in general, so neutral or weak. So hey, we got options. They do have Intimidate, so Kartana is kind of a little rough lead for us. Wouldn't be the best lead in the world. I do think a Whim. Maybe this time around I'm going to bring in DD in the back. Let's do Whimsicott. Whimsicott Zacian. Just in case they live with the Grimmsnarl. I want to get rid of that Grimm as fast as possible. We do Whimsicott Zacian, Barrasquewda, Ogre. I do still think Ogre and Barrasquewda are pivotal to winning this match. But the Yveltal is going to be rough. At least in my experience against Yveltal, if you don't have a super effective move against it, you're going to have a bad time. I mean, granted, we do have the play rough on our Zacian, which could help, but we could also just miss and then be sad. But we don't think about misses. I've missed plenty of 95% accurate moves. Let's try 90 accurate move. Maybe we have a little bit better luck. But I also do want the Barrasquewda to do something, right? I mean, this is the Barrasquewda video, and all Barrasquewda has done is die. But it's okay. It's in the last battle. 3rd time's the charm. This is where we thrive. Andrew, best of luck, but I hope you lose. Grimmsnarl Yveltal. Okay, so we got their lead somewhat correct. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. They could have Fake Out here, but I kind of make them choose. Do they want to Fake Out my Whim, or do they want to Fake Out the thing that'll one-shot their Grimm? I will let them decide on their own. I'm going to Tailwind. So I believe I have no reason not to. Do I have Protect? I do not have Protect anyway. I do have Helping Hand. Do I predict the Fake Out to happen? Because, like, real talk, what if I just Helping Hand boosted Zacian? I guess I could. Like, why do I need Tailwind? I don't really need Tailwind right now. And then Behemoth Blade. Ooh, do I... This is a hard decision. Do I Behemoth Blade the Yveltal? Behemoth Blade the Grimmsnarl? This might be, like, one of my few opportunities to get a lot of damage on the Yveltal, though. I think I'm going Yveltal, because I'm predicting Grimm to Fake Out. That's the only reason you'd lead with Grimm, I think. And they're Dynamaxing, so I did make the right decision to go for the Behemoth Blade. Because that's going to do 2 times damage now to the Dynamax Mon that they're Dynamaxing. This is going to hurt a lot. Like, real talk. If they don't fake out my Zacian here, this is about to destroy this Yveltal. The Helping Hand boosted +1. There's the Helping Hand. Show me the fake out onto the Whim. Fake out onto Whim. Fake out onto Whim. Come on. T-Wave! No. Breakthrough? That hurts, but we got Sash. I need Zacian to break through here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Zacian, Zacian, Zacian. I'm so nervous. Yes! Yes! Okay, good. We broke through. Let's see some damage. Deleted. Good night. That's a Yveltal gone. That's a big deal right there. That is an absolute gigantic, enormous deal. That was my biggest threat on their team, I think. Now, once we get rid of the inevitable Gastrodon in the back. Is there no Gastrodon in the back? Interesting. See, I can't Encore. Neither do I want to Encore him onto Thunder Wave. That would be painful to deal with. I'm just going to Tailwind here. Just so I can get it up. And then we're going to Behemoth the Grim. If we can. I would love to. But I'm pretty sure their Zacian's attacking my Zacian. But I don't think it's knocking me out, though, you know? I think they're going to have to double in, if anything. There's their Behemoth Blade. Was that my Behemoth Blade? I'm faster? Well, isn't that nice? Bada bing, bada good night. Got rid of both their dark types right away. Zacian lead, man. What do you got on me? Hold on. I've got to bring BARRASKEWDA to this battle, though. They are going to Behemoth Blade me. This is definitely going to be my Zacian spot. Understandably so. But it's great to know that we outspeed their Zacian still. Somehow, magically. Here's the Gastro. Ooh, this is where the tech comes in. Marco hooked me up with this fancy move called Energy Ball onto Gastro. I'm gonna swap BARRASKEWDA because I have to. This is the BARRASKEWDA video. Battle. Dang it! We're gonna have another battle and BARRASKEWDA's gonna be there. Okay. This team looks so familiar. This must be a popular team running around. It looks like we're running out Zacian and Yveltal with the Gastrodon on the back, which is kind of spooky. Don't know if I appreciate, but I think a simple Zacian lead is pretty good for us with the Whimsicott and maybe a BARRASKEWDA and a Kyogre in the back. Yeah, let's do that. I want to try that out. I think Tailwind's really good for us here because they have no form of speed control beyond maybe their Grimmsnarl going for T-Waves, if anything. That's not what I'm concerned with. I'm mainly concerned with the Yveltal. Did I just face this team? Like, this team is seeming so familiar to me, and I think I'm not gonna know if I faced it until, like, when I go back and actually edit the video. I mean, I might have. Okay, it's a lucky lead. Lucky can't knock out my Zacian. It can lower my speed, I guess, but I'm not super concerned with that. I want to blow up the Yveltal as soon as I possibly can. That is my one and only concern. So, we're going to Helping Hand. And we're going to blow up Yveltal, hopefully. Here's the clippity claps. Let's clap for Zacian. Good job. Keep up the good work. They protect and I'm sad. You joking? That's annoying. Well, they got that read. I'm not -1, so I'm pretty much forced to Tailwind here, unfortunately. I'm going to switch to Play Rough, because I don't think they're Dynamaxing after seeing that. And I'll Tailwind here. And I think they do want to switch like a Gastrodon or something to take that. Yeah. Was not born yesterday. Grimmsnarl. You switch into Grimmsnarl to take the Behemoth Blade? Hello? Alright. Pretty much a sack there at that point. still didn't take the play rough, so that was a better play all in all. I was just really expecting Gastrodon. Here comes Electro Web again. Gonna dodge. That's huge. That is huge. It means my Zacian's essentially at +1. Whim is so sad right now, but it's fine. Whim, you will be avenged eventually. In comes their Zacian. So we know their whole team. Like I said, we are at +1. Which means we do outspeed their Alecki. They're going to protect Zacian, right? Because they weren't born yesterday. I'm going to Sacred Sword. I'm going to Energy Ball. I'm going to double into this Regieleki. It's just to prevent it from doing what it's doing. We don't like that. Okay, good. They do protect the Zacian. Fair move, fair play. Here's a Sacred Sword. Breaks you down to Sash. And hopefully we get our Energy Ball off. Electro Web again. Who's going to tell my opponent I could just switch out and reset my stats? I mean, we're essentially back down to neutral at this point, right? So it is a speed tie. All right, good night, Alecki. Let's stop doing what we're doing here. We don't like it. My next plan is, thankfully, they didn't bring... Hold on, they didn't bring the... Yeah, wow, they didn't bring Gastrodon into my rain team with BARRASKEWDA and Kyogre. I don't mind. That sounds great for me. Good news here is, it's a speed tie. We're going to roll the dice. I'm always down to roll the dice here. Actually, why am I even doing that? I don't have to. I'm just going to Behemoth Blade, the big one. And thank you for going for Protect, my friend. Here's an Encore. Your Protect was so nice, I want to see you do it twice. Oh, you... Oh, I can't... Well, hold on. I can't do that one. I unfortunately can't Encore that one. But you, on the other hand... You're mine. You're stuck there. Enjoy. Have a great life. They haven't Dynamaxed yet. I understand why they're afraid to. I'm just going to Behemoth Blade. I do believe I have Tailwind up for one more turn. One final turn. Amazing. So we Helping Hand boost. We Behemoth Bash or Behemoth Blade. And battles can't... Why... Guys, I tried. I tried twice to bring BARRASKEWDA. It's not working. I'll give you guys that rental code. Now here is the BARRASKEWDA team. Of course, you know the team is good. This team placed first in a 320,000 player tournament. So it's got some good things going for it. That much is enough said. I even won battles before I even got the BARRASKEWDA out most of the time. It's a solid team. It does everything you need it to do well. It even has Encore for Trick Room on the Whimsicott, which is amazing. It has Throat Chop on BARRASKEWDA just in case you gotta shut up some Dark-type Mons and some Calyrex Shadows. All in all, this team is amazing. It's hard to beat it. And hey, if you feel like climbing, use it. Remember that this team is from Marco Fierro. Check out his YouTube channel in the description below. Also, if you haven't subscribed to Pokésports, go ahead and do so. We are going to take some rental codes. So if you're not a part of the Discord already, you can go ahead and sign up. The link is in the description. Sign up for the Discord. Go to the rental codes channel on that Discord and leave your rental codes there for me to try out. I love using them, and I want to see how good you guys can build teams. Anyway, I'm Kevin. This is Pokésports. Have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.